Okay, we are playing a game 3 vs 3, 2K or 1500 per player, which comes out to 4,500 points per side on a 4x8. We just rolled, which is mission 2. What's mission 2?
Purge the alien. Some battles are fought with only one goal. Find your enemy, crush him utterly, and take away his means to mount further resistance. Your mission is simple. Kill as many enemy units as you can! Exclamation point.
We are rolling for who picks which side to deploy on. It's going to be a pitch battle. You want to roll?
Sure.
6. What are you going to roll?
He's on their team. He's on our
Oh,
team.
you are on their team. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't want your dice.
I don't know. Whatever. 1 and 2.
4. That means we're going first, right? Okay, so right now we're rolling off to see who goes first. It is Imperium versus Xenos. Xenos got to choose which side they got. We rolled that is night fighting, and we're rolling now to see who goes first. Gold dice is Imperium with a 5 and a 2, so we actually get to choose if we want to go first, and we probably will because it is kill points, not objectives, which is quite rare in this new edition. So we're going to go ahead and set up. So we're going to go ahead and go through what we've got deployed over here. We rolled one to roll to go first, so Imperium will be going first. Steve, do you want to go through what you've got deployed? No? Okay.
Alright, so over here, 20-woman sister squad. Each one has a superior, a magifer, and 2 meltas. Both meltas right there. So that's the first 20 blob. The second 20 blob over here, same loadout. Over here, the third blob, exact same loadout again. Back off to the side a little bit, Celestine hiding behind there, just hoping to not get snapshotted right off the bat. They got 2 exorcists, and then a rhino with 10 sisters, a melta, and a superior inside.
Okay. And Bobby, you want to go through what you're bringing? He's got the Space Wolves.
I've got Space Wolves allied with the Adaptus Mechanicus. We've got their first group with Masters of the Forge, so he's definitely from Mars. And he's got some really nice rocket guys and what I like to call walking batteries. Humans that have been made into a little bit less human.
So those are counting as?
Counting as scouts. Scout with rocket launcher. And then we just have a lot of dreadnoughts with Melta and Heavy Flamer.
Okay, so he's got 2 of those there.
And then I've got 3 drop pods that'll be coming in, and they've got 2 more dreadnoughts.
Okay, so
more Heavy Flamers, and 2 guys are going to be my seismic.
All right, ironclads.
Ironclads.
Okay, so 2 ironclads, 1 Melta, Heavy Flamer.
Yeah, almost forgot. Really significant, actually, though. 2 squads of Space Wolf Scouts with Melta Bombs and Multi-Melta.
Okay, and over on my side, I've got deployed Razorback with Assault Cannon with a 5-man squad with Power Axe on the Sergeant. Over yonder. Oh, and we bolstered this and bolstered this with Lysander and his Master of the Forge or whatever.
I'll just jump over.
Land Raider, just regular Land Raider with Lysander and 5 Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators. Regular Rhino with 10 Marines with Melta, Missile Launcher, Power Fist, and Dreadnought, Last Cannon, Missile Launcher, and 5 Scouts, Sniper Rifles, Missile Launcher. And in reserve, I've got Ironclad and a Drop Pod, and these are the squads embarked here. So that's pretty much our deployment. So we're just getting ready to start as soon as they finish deploying here.
Got Commissar Yark.
Yes, Commissar Yark, being the tactical genius he is, he's overseeing this battle. He was just going to watch the video feed, but it's kind of grainy, and you just really don't get the feel of, where they messed up. So he's going to take them back later and kind of review the tapes. Football coach style, I suppose. And, everyone will end up dying who failed, during the game, so.
Remember, the victor writes the truth.
The victor is truth. So we've got the Xenos side deployed. I guess, Orks, you want to go through what you got?
Yeah, we got some Storm Boys here with Zag's truck.
Okay.
We've got 16 boys in a battle wagon. All the battle wagons have Death Rollers, Arma, red paint job, big shooter. This one's got a kill cannon, got a big mech in there, and then this one's got 3 Mega Armor knobs, Scorches, and the War Blossom Mega Armor.
Okay.
And a truck with knobs back here.
Oh yeah, truck hide. How many knobs?
5.
5 knobs. Okay. Necrons?
We got a Stalker, 6 Warriors, Cryptek with a Lance, 6 Warriors, Cryptek with a Lance, and a Ghost Dart, Annihilation Barge, 7 Warriors, Cryptek with a Lance, and the Diviner and a Ghost Dart, 6 Warriors, Cryptek with a Lance, and Solar Pulse, Triarch Stalker, 6 Warriors, Cryptocro Lance, and a Ghost Star.
Alright, and then we've got Chaos. What do we got for the Chaos?
Alright. There's a Rhino here.
You can't ask Rhino?
with 10 Chaos Space Marines, a Sparring Champ, Plasma Pistol, 2 Plasma Guns.
Okay.
Over here we have a Groovy Rhino with 10 Marines, Sparring Champ, Plasma Pistol, 2 Plasma Guns.
Is it pre-grunge? Is it?
Plasma. So, then we got a Chaos Dread. Yeah. He's a Hell Group, but this game he's got a Plasma Gun, the extra armor, and a Heavy Flamer built into his arm.
Okay.
And 2 cleverly concealed Obliterators that only happen to look like Deathwing Terminators with assault cannons at this point in time because they're mutating.
Okay.
There's
and then,
also...
what do you got this guy here?
He is a very recently left the Ultramarines Chaos Sorcerer with the Marcus Sinesh. Turns out Ultramarines, big freaks. And the Lashes Mission. Off the board, I got a Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armor. And he's got Mark of Zinch, Gift of Chaos, Wind of Chaos, Con Melta.
Okay.
And a Squad 09 Terminators with all the goodies.
Enjoy. Anyone else have anything in reserves?
Nope.
That's pretty much it. Okay. You guys want to seize? I mean, we can go first if you want.
No, let's seize.
Can we use one of your dice?
Yeah. They've killed Lysander in one round with 5 shots.
As long as it's not mine.
We're going to use that blue rubber one and just throw it to the ground.
Alright, so on a 6.
On a 6. 3. No dice. But it is night fighting first turn, and they're probably... yeah, it is night fighting, so they don't have to use the Solar Pulse. Yeah, so they get to use it next round or during their turn, so we'll see. And we got a bunch of Dreadnoughts coming in, so we're going to go ahead and start our first turn. So Imperium turn 1, we had some luck all over the place. 2 Dreadnoughts landed pretty close to where they wanted. Ironclads right by these battle wagons. My Ironclad, though, scattered back 10 inches and was completely uselessly far back. The Diviner made everything difficult, so that slowed us down a little bit. I did immobilize my Rhino, but my Land Raider, thank goodness, made it, and this made it just fine. All 3 of these got spotlit over here from Dreadnought and Ironclads. And Dreadnoughts all failed to do anything other than a whole point here or there. Meltas didn't do so hot. My Melta failed to even hit that Sorcerer there. What did do something, though, was I think Las Cannons took a whole point off of like 1 or 2 of them over there. He was getting saves from his custom force field. Did your Assault Cannon take off a whole point with Bjorn?
1.
Well, yeah. So it took off 1 whole point. So this one right here is down to 1, but we couldn't quite finish it off, so that's going to hurt us this turn pretty hard. Dreadnought shot, I think, took a whole point off. Exorcist, you took a whole point or 2 off.
Yeah.
And I got a lucky shot off with Assault Cannon, actually. I got 3 hits and 3 6s, and actually did 2 glances and a pen, and finished off and exploded that middle battle wagon, but we're still not looking too good with all these death rollers right on our Ironclads. Just I think that's pretty much all we did. I fired some snipers into these warriors, only caused 1 wound, and he saved it. These guys, tried to shoot some battle wagons and didn't do anything, so that's pretty much it, going to bottom of 1. Alright, so this round, pretty much this whole wave here moved forward. Unfortunately, we didn't take care of both of those battle wagons, so one of them death rolled a drop pod and an Ironclad Dreadnought to death. The other one failed to death roll an Ironclad, but then he got killed by lots of gauze fire from the vehicle itself and the guys inside. Crazed Dreadnought was forced to try to assault and made it to the drop pod after his fleet reroll, and killed the crap out of that. Some shots here failed to kill this, failed to kill him. The Triarch Stalker, though, did explode this Razorback, so no more killing
2
battle
guys
wagons for him.
died!
Yeah, he did 2 wounds and 2 Space Marines died. And they rolled, thank goodness, a 9 for their pinning and their leadership.
And his sister died.
Oh yeah, and they killed his sister with the explosion over here.
Shot was money.
Let's see, Celestine got hit by like 2 plasma guns, some Triarch Stalker stuff,
She got hit by 4 plasma.
more plasma guns.
Mech repaired the...
Yeah, Mech repaired a whole point. But Celestine actually lived through all of it, so that was dandy.
She
So
got hit by a lance as well.
yeah, she took a lance to the face. So pretty much that one's back up to 2 whole points. This Dreadnought's fine, but he's kind of in a crappy position.
I need you to decide where you want this.
And I think that's pretty much it. Lance shot from over there into the Rhino failed to do anything. And I think right now they're up 5 points. We've got 2. One from killing one thing and one from First Blood. So this turn was utterly horrible. I think we might have lost this turn on turn 2.
I like this turn.
The only good thing that happened, let's start with that. The Sisters fired here and killed like 13 of these stupid Storm Boys, but they didn't fall back. But at least, they're mostly under control. This guy here, Melta, and 2 Hunter Killers right into this guy's face. 2 penetrating hits, and I took off only his multi-Melta and his, and I stunned him, which he bumps down to a shaken. And, and so I'm not charging him now because I'd be charging through terrain, because with my move through cover with an Ironclad, I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 2 and couldn't even get off the stupid Baneblade, so garbage happened there. These guys, double tap range into this, did nothing. He made his Jinx save from a penetrating hit, fired this one into there, did 1 whole point, fired this one into there. He made his invulnerable, or his custom force field on a penetrating hit. This guy into that. I think he made his Jinx save there as well. Fired this, didn't do anything into the Battle Wagon. Missile Launcher, penetrating hit into that, made his cover save. 2 Exorcists did nothing into the Battle Wagon, or to the Ghost Ark, they did nothing. And 2 Scout Squads fired into those Warriors, didn't even kill one, caused I think 1 wound and he saved it. Combat Celestine charge, they both did nothing to each other, to the Sorcerer. And I went to go do this charge here after we failed to kill this Ghost Ark 3,000 times, and I rolled a 3 for my charge distance, and I am 4 inches away. So we are getting absolutely no luck here at all. And now he's going to get to shoot me again after he just got done overwatching me. And we
Sisters have luck, Marines don't.
Exorcist did nothing. And then back here, these scouts, they came off the back of the board with a Melta gun and some bolters, and didn't even hit with their Melta gun, and didn't cause any damage with the bolter. So nothing happened this turn except for a little damage there and a little damage there, and that is literally it. So I think we're gonna lose him, lose half of those, and maybe this and like 1 or 2 of them. So getting ready to go to bottom of 2. So this turn has been ridiculous. Everything, obviously, as you can see us pan over, everything pretty much moved towards the center of this table. Let's see, Battle Wagon flew up here in the movement phase and grinded his face with a Death Roll. Only got 1 hit and rolled a 2, and he's 13 armor for being an Ironclad, so nothing there. And then with the Battle Wagon here, gave me cover from all these guys shooting into him, and actually saved 2 of the 4 glances, so he had 1 whole point left. And then, since he was in base contact and nothing else was able to kill him, he actually exploded the Battle Wagon in their turn, in their assault phase, and killed 12 of the 15 boys that were inside of it. So that was, oh my gosh, I can't believe he did something this game. This guy got crazed, so he couldn't actually do anything, so he just stood there and shot a heavy flamer twice at this Battle Wagon.
I mean, they're boys.
They're just boys. They're mortar. Over here, I've got shot by this guy to twin link all of these shots into those. He did 8 wounds, and I failed 3 of them on a 2+. So I lost 2 wounds on Lysander, lost another guy, and then 1 more stray lance shot, took another wound off Lysander, and I failed my lookout. So he's down to 1 wound. In combat, Orkan, who turned into a Catan this turn, got out of that vehicle, and this Death Roll vomited out 3 of these Mega Knobs and the War Boss. And they put the beat on, and Lysander failed his, but passed his lookout. And 1 of them got put on him from the War Boss, so I lost a guy from the War Boss. And the rest of the Mega Knobs did like 6 wounds, and I saved all of them on my 3+. Orkan challenged, the Sergeant accepted, and got beat up in the face, so he's dead. So I'm down to Lysander and those 2, but both the War Boss with 1 wound left, and Orkan broke. Over here, do you want to explain what happened? I wasn't paying too much attention.
Yeah, Overwatch.
Zach struck in the Storm Boys?
Yeah, all the Storm Boys died. Zachstrick saved 1. He charged in, got 3 hits, rolled 1s on his wounds, so he did absolutely nothing. Took a wound from them, passed his morale, and these guys I wad, so they had fleet, but they rolled 4.
Still didn't
on
make
both
it.
rolls and didn't
What'd you
make
need?
it.
You needed a 6.
Yeah, I needed 6.
Yeah. This shot here didn't do anything. It did arc over, but I think it didn't do anything there. He failed to hit, the Obliterator did, so lots of random stuff happening everywhere, but it was a pretty good turn for us. Wolf Scouts that came in from the back, 4 of them died. The sergeant fell back, so he's falling back towards us right now. And I think that's pretty much it. So going to top of 3. Okay, so this was the top of 3. Second squad of Wolf Scouts came in. They killed like 1 Necron.
Yeah, they got back up.
Yeah. These shot them too, killed like 1 Necron. They both got back up. Sisters moved forward. Fired a bunch of las cannons, missiles. I fired 2 exorcists at that. 8 shots total between them. Didn't even cause a glance. Shot this into that. Rear armor. Penned it. Immobilized it. Shot a las cannon at it. And I penned it again and took a weapon off. But it's still alive with 1 hull point. Las cannon to there. Glanced him, so he's down to 1 hull point. But can't seem to finish them off. Over here, my Dreadnought actually moved over here, flamed across and shot the Dreadnought, killed 2 Orks, took the arm off the Dreadnought, charged him, killed him, jumped back behind this. Last Dreadnought came in over here, flamed across and exploded the Annihilation Barge. These sisters finished up the combat with Zagstruck, didn't lose anything. And these sisters shot and killed just the pain boy of that Knob squad. Nothing happened with Celestine. And probably the big, ridiculous crap of this game, aside from them both missing their multi-meltas into that, Lysander and these 2 guys charged into Warboss with 1 wound left, Lysander with 1 wound left, and a battle wagon. Lysander accepted the challenge. We both rolled 1 wound against each other. We both rolled our saves at the same time. He had a 5+, I had a 3+. Lysander went down and he saved it. So they got Slay of the Warlord and just another kill point from it. He's still alive. I did at least blow up the battle wagon, but, Lysander's down. What can you do? I think the game's over once Lysander dies. This guy jumped up here with a Melt-A-Bomb and did 1 damage result and took off a weapon of that Annihilation Barge. But it is down to armor 11 now, so maybe that'll help us out in the future. So going to turn bottom of 3. And Terminators, we just rolled for him. Second time they've come in, second time they've scattered into something like 9 inches and went back off into reserves. Okay, this turn was a little rough. These guys moved forward, these knobs. They all had combi scorches, killed 8 sisters, charged them. They only took 2 wounds back and overran them. They only killed like 5 in combat, but they overran them. So they got a point there. This guy got shot by those warriors. They didn't do anything, and then multi-melted to the face, and he's freaking dead.
And then a con melter for last hit.
Yeah. Yeah, he finished him off. So that Dreadnought that just came in is dead. Not but the claw from that combat over there, charged, exploded the drop pod. Did a wound to him, but he saved it. He got killed by the Orks on this one here that this guy with the Melt-A-Bomb has been chasing. Guys inside then shot and killed this drop pod. And mind you, this is a kill points game. Celestine fought over here. He accepted the challenge this turn. I did a wound, and he actually failed it on his Terminator leader guy. But he held in combat.
Chaos Rusher.
In combat here, finally finished off that war boss with 1 wound, and he killed 1 guy back. So I'm down to just that 1 Terminator there. These guys blew up one of these 2 Dreadnoughts that were over here. Bjorn got multi-melted to the face, failed his invulnerable from a penetrating hit. Thank goodness, though he only rolled a 1. And he got, so I think he's just shaking because I think he has extra armor, but we'll double check that. This guy, living the dream, fired his arcs at 2 units. So shot the sisters and killed like 1 or 2. Shot the scouts, killed 2. And they passed their leadership. And then guys inside shot this and wrecked it, so the Marines got out. And back there, rapid fired and killed everyone. Last one of those scouts guy that just came out. So this turn, we've added up, I think they got 7 points this turn alone in a kill points mission. I think we have 10 total on our side. So the Emperor's going to have to start being with us a little more. And we're going to be going into round top of 4. And the Terminator scattered again, as you saw, and went back in reserve. So he still has like 500 or 600 or 700 points in reserve. Alright, this turn, these guys moved to positions, sisters moved over, but sisters by themselves killed those last 4 knobs that were wounded. So we got a point back there. We're starting to make a little bit of headway, but we're still behind by quite a bit.
The problem is there's like
Melt-A-Bomb guy tried jumping in, we rolled it, he exploded it, then we remembered he gets to Overwatch with the guys inside, and he actually died before he got there, so this is fine. Exorcist also shot at this Ghost Ark, didn't do anything. This Exorcist fired at Onakir back there, who was one of their warlords. I actually killed him, even with his 3+ invuln, and then he got back up on a 5+, so that was kind of disheartening. These guys shot and damaged the Ghost Ark one more time. And then I finished it off, I believe, with this guy right here. He shot it and exploded it. Dreadnought, heavy flamed, killed like 5 of those warriors. Charged, killed the last 2. That none of them came back up from before. So that squad's finished off. Bjork, the fell-handed, or Bjorn as some people call him, charged the. He was shaken, so he couldn't shoot. So he charged that Triarch Stalker. Didn't get killed by Overwatch, thank goodness, and exploded the crap out of him. Sister Squad and Rhino up here, 2 Meltas exploded the Ghost Ark. Rapid fire from these guys brought them down to like 4 or 5. Rapid fire from the sisters killed them all. Didn't come back. Random shots here and there. Just I tried to kill a warrior or 2. Tried to make it a combat there to help out Selfstein, but didn't make it. Selfstein, nobody took any wounds over there again. So we cleaned up a few kill points this round. Got a lot of this crap out of the way, and going into bottom of 4. All right, this round, taking random shots down here. Killed one of these 2 Marines. This Triarch here actually shot and charged these sisters and broke them and almost overran them, so they're going to have to try to regroup or run off the board with Jacobus next turn. Consolidated over here. Necrons took a few shot at her, Obliterator shot over here, but scattered and overheated. Celestine actually took a wound this turn, didn't cause any, so he's got 2 left. This Ghost Ark fired, killed this with the vehicle, a glance and a pen on a one hole pointed left Bjorn, and he actually saved both on his 5+. After those 2, after this squad here, shot him down to 1 whole point. Terminators finally came in and scattered way back and killed the ever-loving crap out of that Dreadnought. And I think that's pretty much it. So they got a few points this turn. I've got to try to regroup them or we're going to be in trouble. And that's it, going to the top of 5. Could be last round. Okay, so this turn's getting a little bit crazy. These guys shot, didn't do anything to the Obliterator. Sisters shot this guy who was stunned already from Las Cannon and took his shield down and actually exploded it. Las Cannon here failed to do anything. These guys, I think they glanced it maybe and took a whole point off, but it's still alive. Oh, they took off a row of weapons, so it has no guns on the outside. This guy, Assault Terminator, made it into combat. Celestine did 3 wounds, and actually he failed 2 2+ saves, and she killed the Sorcerer. But then this guy, one hit, got through, 1 wound, failed my 3+ Storm Shield, and I fought back with 3 attacks and didn't even cause a wound, so that was kind of useless. Over here, Bjorn actually made it in and killed 3 guys, and he held with a 3, I think, on leadership, so they're still fighting it out there. Some bad luck over here, this whole mess of messiness, and these all fired into them. I killed like 3 or 4 guys. Exorcist got 6 shots, and then I rolled 5 1s to hit, and then the one that did hit, I rolled a 1 to wound. So this Exorcist did nothing. That one got 1 shot and killed 1 guy. So I think I killed. How many of these guys did I kill? Like 3 or 4? 3 or 4 Terminators. So they're still gonna wreck whatever they want to this turn. And then I think that's about it. We're gonna add up kill points, and it's gonna be a bottom of 5 soon. You did. Okay. This was the bottom of 5, so this could be last round, and it's actually gotten really ridiculously close. Obliterator Twin Link Plasma Gun actually only killed 1 guy here. They shot at this squad that was here as well. Didn't do anything. Sergeant fell back, but it's still on the table, so he's going to regroup. This move forward just shot at sisters, killed like 1 or 2 with the guys inside. Battle with Celestine, she finally did 3 wounds, killed the Obliterator, and then consolidated 1 inch. So now she's partially in Linebreaker, but not completely, so it doesn't count with the new FAQ. So by 1 inch, she's not in that Linebreaker yet. These Chaos Terminators ran forward, flamed, killed like a sister or 2, and then wiped out the scouts that were in here. Somehow this guy lived, the Forge Father, whatever his name is, and he chose to fall back out of combat. And the Terminators, they can't pursue. He didn't fall off the table, and they consolidated this way. So we lost only 1 point this round, gained 1 point, but didn't get the second one over there from Linebreaker, so I think we're still down by 2. These guys fired into this, brought this Rhino down to 1 whole point, kind of some average or low rolling there. And in combat, he challenged Bjorn, had to accept and only kill the Sergeant, so they're still in combat there, but he obviously crushed him. So that's pretty much it. You want to roll to see if it goes on? 3+. Right now they're up by, I think, 2 points. Power goes out, and it's 4. So we are going on. Maybe the last round then. Okay, so this round drove Land Raider up, Las Cannon. He passed his cover, I believe, or something. I didn't kill it. Yeah, he passes Jink save. 2 melt again, pen and a glance. Save both of them on Jink 5+. So I had to assault it and kill it off the last kill point, or the last hull point with crack grenades and not charge the guys inside. So now that I wrecked it, they're suddenly on the other side of me. Line breakering. Over here, other blast cannon and Snapfire heavy bolter into that truck. I immobilized it, so that's still kicking. Celestine was going to be shiesty over here and heavy flame across the Orc, kill him on a 3+, and then charge Onakir. The Orc lived, Onakir died from the flamer, and now Celestine's not in combat with anybody, and she's just going to get murdered. Bjorn killed a few of them, and they actually fell back finally, now that it's going to be their turn, and didn't get overrun or run off the board. They only ran 5 inches, so we're about to get like double screwed there. And over here, things did not go as planned. After all the shooting, I killed everything except for 1 Terminator and 2 wounds on the Lord. So he's actually, I actually didn't get any kill points from either of those yet, and this is very likely going to be the last round. Exorcist did all right this time finally. He just moved and ran away. So that's pretty much it. We're going to re-add up. I think we might only be up by 1 or 2 right now, which isn't going to be enough. So
just the front's 13.
just pretty much it. Going bottom 6. Okay, so this round, really getting to the wire here. Obliterator, Twin Link Plasma Gun, 1 wound, went to ground, saved it. Over here, Rapid Fire killed like 2 sisters, I think. Shooting here, killed 1 sister. They actually held. Chain Fist and this guy, they ran over from here. Chain Fist only hit with 1. 2 dice, only rolled a 4, so he didn't even glance the Land Raider, so that was worrisome, to say the least. So all of these pretty much got left alone because, well, there's all these easy kill points over here. These guys, Bolter to the back of Bjorn, didn't do anything. Then these did 3 damage results to him, and he saved 2 of them on a 5+, so Bjorn actually went down on the last round. And we rolled, he's worth 2 victory points this time because of his special rule, so they got 2 from that. Over here, Celestine took a plasma gun to the face and just died. So right now, until our turn, if we go on, she counts as dead, which she's our warlord, she's a victory point, and she was line breaking, so we lost 3 points from that. So I think that's pretty much it right now. The tally, 25 to 23 for the Imperium. So Imperium's down by 2. Game continues on a 4+.
No, on a 6, 5+, right? Because we're going into turn 7.
Think it's a 4?
I think it's
We'll roll it and look it up. If it's not a 6 or a 5. It's a 6. We're going on either way. Oh, snap. Okay, so this was the very last round, turn 7, top of 7. I made some really stupid mistakes. It probably cost me the game and some bad saves, but melt us through here, killed the Obliterator, got a point there. All of these shot and only caused 2 wounds, despite meltas and everything. He saved everything except 2 wounds, so lost his friend, which was 1 kill point, but his warlord's still alive. He's worth 2. So he's still alive with 1 wound. He did fall back, but that's not going to help us because he regrouped already. And I was dumb, and neither one of these had line of sight to him, so I just had to waste them. I shot one at like one at Necrons and one at some other random. I kill a Rhino, so I got a point for that. Necrons held though. And I think that's pretty much it. We don't have anything else. Celestine didn't come back, so that's kind of really painful. And yeah, so we'll add up tallies, but they got their last round to go still, so they can probably, well, they're going to keep Linebreaker. They can probably finish off 1 or 2 units, and they might end up ahead. But we'll see. Bottom of 7. Okay, so this is bottom of 7. This was last round. We were up by 2 points, or was it 1 point?
2.
We were up by 1, 26-25, was it? Yeah, it was 26-25. So we were up by 1 point with 26. They have last round. These guys shot in here, killed a few sisters, but they held. These ones shot, did 3 wounds to my sergeant, and he bit the dust. So that's 1 point right there. So that ties us up. Everything back there can't do much. This is ridiculous. There's also supposed to be a stalker in here, but he didn't fit. So, and all of these felts are dead vehicles too. Mostly battle wagons and drop pods. This guy, unfortunately, regrouped, so we don't get the 2 points for him counting as dead for falling back. Warlord actually held on. Turned 2 of the sisters into spawns, which is kind of dicey, because if I kill one, that's a kill point, and they charge into the sisters. In combat, he only killed 1, and I actually did 2 wounds. I needed 3, and I would have killed it. So if I got a 3rd, 6th there, he would have died. So that's just tied there. They're fearless, so it doesn't matter. Over here, the only thing that was left was a squad of Necrons. Got one shot through, failed my invulnerable save on that, and wrecked that Rhino. So all in all, we still got one of our warlords left, but Celestine had died. She didn't come back, and ended up being final score 27 for Xenos, 26 for Imperium. So really, really close game. Good game. Yeah, good game. Yeah, really close game.
Imaginary partner.
Imaginary partners. All my partners have either died or left, so I've been controlling 2.5 armies. So that's pretty much it. That was 7. So that was a really fun round. That was almost everything died in all 3 of our armies. It was quite ridiculous. So